back from the Kelowna Art Gallery today. It's the first time I've ever been. I really liked it there. It's a lot smaller than the other art galleries I've been to. The National Gallery in Ottawa or the AGO in Toronto, which are much larger. But I did like the kind of smaller, more personal feel to this gallery. I didn't think that I would, but I loved how you could spend so much time with each painting. You didn't feel like you were rushed through it trying to get to see everything, which was nice. You really got to sit and get a real sense of each painting that you walked through and saw. One artist in particular who caught my eye when I was wandering through the gallery was Briar Craig. He had several different works on display. The first that I saw was the complete works of Shakespeare abridged, which I found hilarious because it was basically this big silkscreen portrait of just letters mashed together, capital letters, lowercase, and it was all shades of black and gray, and there were some numbers mixed in. And at first they seemed really random, like this big jumble, and it was kind of, I thought it was kind of like a pun, like it's so abridged that it's unrecognizable. It's just letters that were all from it. And then you kind of get sucked into it, and you're staring at it, trying to make out different words and phrases from it, trying to see if it's trying to say something about Shakespeare. And I stared at it for like 6 or 7 minutes, and the only word that I found was actually the artist's first name jumbled into the letters. In the bottom corner it said Briar. And even after staring at it, I couldn't find anything else. And it left me kind of confused. Was there something else that he was trying to say about Shakespeare? Was I just staring at it and it was just meant to be these letters? It was really interesting though. I'm still wondering about it, so it was really neat. Okay, so I don't know if you could see in that picture, there were some numbers mixed in with the letters in there, and I took those to be like the act and scene numbers in the piece. On the other side of the wall that had the Shakespeare piece, there were 3 more that appeared to go together. All 3 were screen prints, and it looked like a series. I found out later they were actually all done over the span of 2 years. The first was called Nostradamus, as in 2 words. The second was Nostradam You. The third was Nostradam Me. They were all printed over beat-up covers of National Geographic, like just the spine of a big row of National Geographic magazines. The latter 2 had notes attached to the covers. The first, Nostradam You, had 2 sticky notes, and one of them had like a word count on it. It said like 600 and something words. And underneath this were all kinds of different numbers that had all been crossed out. They were written in blue and red. And my first explanation was that it was like when you're writing a piece and you have a word count you have to achieve, and you're kind of ticking off the milestones as you pass them, like this many words left, okay, now this many words left. And he had gone through them. And then I thought that it was representing the different issue numbers, so I tried cross-referencing the titles of the magazine with that issue number to those numbers, but none of them were matching up. I thought maybe the titles had some meaning, and I was going through all of those. And even though I didn't find anything, I found myself as immersed in these pieces as I had his first one. I love that about his work. I might not understand it personally, but you just get sucked in. You just are digging and digging for meaning in his pieces, which I found really incredible. I'd never experienced that before. So when I got home from the gallery today, I decided to look up the meaning of those words on that last sticky note. Nostradam Me, which had heave a rock on one side of the note and at me on another. I thought there might be some connection between this and Nostradamus, and so when I got home I just started Googling, looking for anything that might help me understand it better. I didn't find anything about the piece itself, but I did find something else very interesting. The artist, Briar Craig, is actually a teacher at UBCO. He's in the Creative and Critical Studies department, and so now I'm going to have to find him and talk to him about these works and see if he can help me piece together what they're about. So that was I think the most interesting thing, just finding out that he's actually here. Yeah, overall I had a really great time today. I found this was a really worthwhile experience, and I just love going to the gallery, and I'm definitely going to go back.